Tan Books presents The Story of a Soul, the Autobiography of the Little Flower, by Saint Therese of Lisieux. Read for you by Colleen Hammond.
I feel that my mission is soon to begin, to make others love God as I do, to teach others my little way. I will spend my heaven in doing good upon earth. Saint Therese, July 17th, 1897. The abundant fruits of salvation, remarkable and worldwide, that reading this so engrossing and touching work still daily produces, far exceed the results of efforts purely human. Decree on the Heroic Virtue of Sister Therese, August 14th, 1921. The Sovereign Pontiff Pius X did not hesitate to declare that in this account of her life, which has now achieved a world-wide distribution, the virtues of the Maid of Lisieux shine so brightly that it is her very soul, as it were, that one breathes therein. Pope Pius XI, Brief of Beatification, April 28, 1923. Forward. The Story of a Soul, better known to the English public as The Autobiography of Saint Therese of Lisieux, was first published in 1899. Today it ranks with the greatest of the Church's spiritual classics, has been translated into practically every well-known language, and has had a world-wide influence. The reading of this book has brought innumerable people into the Church or back to the practice of their religion. A wide experience over many years of the effect of this book upon souls shows quite clearly that The Story of a Soul possesses in some degree a characteristic common both to the Gospels and the imitation of Christ. Men and women open the book, often quite casually, and are caught by the vivid clarity or simple profundity of some sentence in such a way that their lives are completely changed. Clearly, the moment has come for The Story of a Soul to be published by itself, apart from other documents, so that it may speak for itself. This has been admirably achieved in the presentation of this new translation, which should bring home the message of Saint Therese of Lisieux to many by whom it is not yet appreciated or understood. Vernon Johnson. Translator's Note. The following translation is made from the French edition of L'Histoire d'un Homme, published from the Carmel of Lisieux for the 50th anniversary of the death of Saint Therese de l'Enfant Jésus. The manuscript is presented in its 3 original parts, while retaining the chapter divisions of the French edition. Saint Therese's quotations from Scripture are closely interwoven with her text, and after great consideration, the Douay translation was chosen as more easily reflecting the French she used. Italics, other than for Scripture quotations, are her own. Diminutives and interjections, natural enough in the French but rarely used in English, have been omitted. In the French, her style is extremely simple and spontaneous, having a charm which it is hard to capture, especially when she rises to poetic heights. It alters slightly in the 3 parts. The first 8 chapters, for Pauline, are written without reserve. The 2 chapters for Mother Marie de Gozan are more doctrinal and show a certain restraint, while the final chapter for her eldest sister Marie is simply a childlike outpouring of her heart to Jesus himself. I wish to express my gratitude to a religious of the Retreat of the Sacred Heart and to Miss Margaret Bacon for their generous help and advice, and to all those whose cooperation has made this translation possible. Michael Day, The Oratory, Edgbaston, Feast of the Immaculate Conception, 1950. Prologue. Louis Joseph Stanislaus Martin was born on the 22nd of August, 1823, at Bordeaux, the son of the captain of the garrison.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?